We're back, fresh off Billy's win with that Bergstrom bonus question for pizza and pasta, but we're back to points, and lots of them are on the line in our Nika IBEW lightning round. Because of the coin flip, Dixon will get the first choice, so Skylar, these are your three categories. Quick scoring update, by the way. Keith has 80 and Dixon has 20, but if you run one of these categories, it could be 100 points added to your score. So Skylar, your first pick is between these three categories: rivers, rhyming phrases, and ordinal names.
Rhyming phrases.
Rhyming phrases, you got it. Give these rhyming two-word phrases.
Okay,
60 seconds to go through these. Could be pretty fast. They're only a couple of words. And then, Eleanor, you and the team will have 30 seconds to get to what they don't, either what they pass, get wrong, or don't make it to in their 60 seconds. Skylar, are you ready for your first one?
Yes.
Here it comes. Give these rhyming two-word phrases. Chinese administrative region once under British control.
Hong Kong.
Correct. Song and dance whose instructions include turn yourself around.
Hocus pocus.
Incorrect. A minor car accident.
Fender bender.
Correct. Children's TV series in which a colorful dog solves mysteries.
Blue's Clues.
Correct. Term for the evening hours of TV broadcasts.
Crime Time.
Judge, correct. Unkempt hair on a person who's just woken up.
Bedhead.
Correct. Beatles song used as a code name for a race war by Charles Manson.
Pass.
Fancy outfits that named a series of 1943 riots.
Pass.
Term for magic that names a 1993 film.
Hocus pocus.
Correct. Business term for a friendly investor who acquires a corporation.
Pass.
Beatles song used as a code name, and that timer means time is up for the round. 60 points added to your score. It's now tied, 80 to 80. So there's 4 left on the board, 40 potential points. Eleanor, you've got 30 seconds, you and the team, to come up with those answers. Are you ready? Here is your first one. Song and dance whose instructions include turn yourself around.
Hokey pokey.
Correct. Beatles song used as a code name for a race war by Charles Manson.
Pass.
Fancy outfits that named a series of 1943 riots.
Pass.
Business term for a friendly investor who acquires a corporation.
Pass.
Beatles song used as a code name for a race war by Charles Manson. 30 seconds is long when those answers are very, very tough. 3 left on the board. Here are the answers to those contestants. The Beatles song was Helter Skelter. The fancy outfits were Zoot Suits. Also the title of a 1997 song, Zoot Suit Riot. And that business term for the investor who acquires a corporation, a friendly investor, is a white knight. Those are the last 3 on the board. So now it's a 10-point spread. Keith's on top by 10. You have 90, but you could, again, add 100 points to your score if you run these. The 2 categories left to choose from, Eleanor, are rivers or ordinal names.
Ordinal names.
Ordinal names. Identify these things whose names include an ordinal number, such as 9th. So your answer will include an ordinal number. 60 seconds for these 10 questions. And same deal for you, Skylar. Whatever they don't get to, 30 seconds for you to clean up those extra points. Eleanor, are you ready for your first one? Here it comes. The year of school for a high school sophomore.
10th.
Correct. Adolf Hitler's regime.
Third.
Judge? Correct. 2-word phrase meaning the last moment or shortly before midnight.
Pass.
Metaphorical barrier between actors and audience.
Fourth wall.
Correct. Shakespeare comedy featuring twins Viola and Sebastian.
12th night.
Correct. Term for extrasensory perception or other paranormal ability.
Sixth sense.
Correct. 1957 Swedish film depicting a chess match with death.
Pass.
Christmas carol that states, "Born is the King of Israel."
Pass.
1949 book on feminist philosophy by Simone de Beauvoir.
Pass.
Protestant church that observes Sabbath on Saturdays.
Seventh-day Adventist.
Correct. Two-word phrase, meaning, and that's the time. 6 correct, 60 more points onto your score. You're up to 150. So there's 4 left for you, Skylar, and the team, and only 30 seconds to get to them. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here comes that first one. Two-word phrase, meaning the last moment or shortly before midnight.
11th hour.
That is correct. 1957 Swedish film depicting a chess match with death.
Pass.
Christmas carol that states, "Born is the King of Israel."
Pass.
1949 book on feminist philosophy by Simone de Beauvoir.
Pass.
1957 Swedish film depicting a chess match with death.
The 9th.
Incorrect, but it's worth a guess, right? You added 10 more to your score on that one. You picked up one of them. You're now up to 90. The 3 that are left that no one got, that 1957 Swedish film, was The Seventh Seal, The Christmas Carol, The First Noel, and the 1949 book was The Second Sex. That's the end of our Nika IBEW lightning round, and it's a 60-point spread. But in our final challenge, that's only 3 questions because each one is worth 20 points. And we'll be back with those questions right after this.